Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again for our time together. Right now, I want us to come back to Matthew chapter 22, beginning with verse 18. The Pharisees went and plotted how to entangle Jesus in his words. Now notice, entangle Jesus in his words, wanting to use Jesus' own words to confuse him and to confuse the people around him. And they sent their disciples, there are disciples of the Pharisees. They sent their disciples to him, along with the Herodians. These were the people who were what we would call Roman collaborators, saying, "Teacher, we know that what you teach is true, and you teach the way of God truthfully, and do not care about anyone's opinion, for you are not swayed by appearances." They knew what Jesus taught. They knew that Jesus taught truthfully, and they knew that Jesus did not teach based on pleasing people or anybody's opinions. Okay, great. Tell us then, what do you think? Notice they did not say what's right or wrong. They asked for his opinion. Now, when people start asking you, what do you think? They're not telling you that they respect that you're going to say truth. They're asking for your opinion. So they're already showing that they don't respect what you say. What do you think? Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? But Jesus, aware of their malice, said, "Why do you put me to the test, you hypocrites, you play actors? Show me the coin for the tax." And they brought him a denarius. And he said to them, "Whose likeness and inscription is this?" They said, "Caesar's." Then he said to them, "Therefore render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's." When they heard this, they marveled. They left him and went away. Now I want you to notice, what were they trying to do? They showed that they did not respect Jesus. They showed that they knew what he taught, and they knew the motivation of his heart was never to please people. So they put two diametrically opposed, hostile against each other opinions in front of him. The Pharisees, who said you should not pay taxes to Rome, they were ultranationalists, and the Herodians, who were the collaborators, who believed that you should pay taxes to Rome. So they have two people who had their whole religious parties built on these principles, the central position of who they were, and had those two ask him a question. So Jesus is trapped between the proverbial rock and the proverbial hard place. Now they're going to have him embroiled in controversy. If he says, "Pay taxes to Caesar," then the Herodians would be happy, and the Pharisees would fight him like a dog and have a stick to beat him with. If he says, "Don't pay taxes to Caesar," then the Pharisees would be happy, but the Herodians would have a stick to beat him with. So Jesus will be entangled in controversy, and his ability to minister is now hindered. But now notice, it all starts with knowing the thought, what do you think? They weren't asking for truth. They were asking for an opinion to begin to divide people away from him. But Jesus, when he looked at this little trap, he said, "You know what? I'm not going to fit in your box, because truth does not fit in the box that you want to put it in." He said, "Give to Caesar what's Caesar's. Give to God what's God's." Now, he shows you a great principle here. Truth breaks out of the boxes. Truth doesn't fit in a box. Truth is bigger than the boxes that little people want to put it in to fight about. So you need to understand, there are going to be people that will come to your life. And when you hear the phrase, "What do you think?" or "What is your opinion?" realize they're not looking for truth. They're looking to start a fight. They're looking to get an argument going, because then your ability to minister is compromised. So don't let truth fit in boxes. When people ask you for an A or B answer, recognize that truth doesn't fit in A or B. Truth is truth.